Welcome to Dreaming of an Echoes Homestead. This is the last Thursday in September, and I did not record it, but I've been a very busy bee today. So let me show you what I did and tell you why it took so long to do it. Alright, starting with all of the zinnias are gone, so the blueberry that wasn't going to blueberry is free. The tree that I thought was a blueberry plant because it looked like it was growing from the base of a blueberry is also gone. I freed up this blueberry. It has some little nubs on it that makes me think it'll come back to life. Let's see. I freed the tomatoes from the zinnias. I can now walk in the walkway. I haven't been able to do that for weeks. It's been so hot. And then by the time it cooled off, there was so much to do, I was overwhelmed. So, my cucumbers I left alone, even though their bottom leaves are dying and they look a little diseased because we're feeding the cucumbers to our pet rabbit. I freed this soil from the bully that is the sweet potatoes, and pulled up the roots because this is where I plan on planting rabbit food for the winter. So winter vegetables. Sweet potato jungle. I did not pull any weeds in there, and I'm not sticking my hands in there. The sweet potato jungle also has oregano, and let's see, you can see it. Guess I am sticking my hand in there. There's a cabbage down in there. That's self-seeded. The marjoram and the oregano are free of zinnias as well. There is still one, what are you? Tell me what that is in the comments below. I'm having a brain freeze. I've been very busy for a couple of hours. I staked up the tomatoes that were going along the ground here and here. Alright, and let's go over here. I picked a lot of dried beans, which are now black-eyed peas. I probably got enough for one meal for a family of 4. My neighbor stopped letting her dog go in the backyard during the day. We hear him about 1 o'clock in the morning, so we don't have to worry about being chased in the house anymore. And let's see, let me show you. Surprise, surprise. This tomato plant was dying. It was nearly dead in July. I thought it was all the way dead in August. Come out here end of September, and surprise, surprise, there are tomatoes on what should have been dead. Now, the tomato plant that I was getting tomatoes from, it decided it wanted to live as well, and it's producing more tomatoes. You can see it right there. The tomatoes are right there. Lots of flowers. It needs to be staked up, but I don't know where I'm going to stake it up at. Oh, I had plenty of beans. My husband weed whacked around the beds for me to make it less scary for me to harvest the beans that were already dry. There are a lot more dried in here. My cilantro, when it was growing, I threw the seeds back in here. So I have cilantro growing in here, as well as, spider, as well as dandelion, which I pick the dandelion leaves off a couple at a time and feed it to the rabbit. This I thought was, what did I think this was? Basil, holy basil. It is not. It is arrowleaf. I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in the description. But it's arrowleaf something. I can't remember. But the leaves are supposed to be good for anxiety and depression. So I let it go. Alright. Over here, where I was supposed to dig it up after it started growing, I didn't. This is my cosmos. So, cosmos are right here. That big bush that was growing that I thought was blueberries, it never flowered, but its flowers looks like bees. So it might be some kind of cup flower. Cup, C-U-P, cup flower. This is what my garden is looking like. I'm going to transplant in the early spring the baby strawberries over to the blueberry bed, but right now I'm going to grow carrots in it for the winter. I'm going to change out the pot for the mint to one of these I got from my grandmother. The mountain mint, I don't know if it's going to come back, but it has completely succumbed to the heat. It is burnt, fried to a crisp. The thyme is coming back, which is unusual. Normally it dies off in the summer and I don't see it again till the spring. So I get as much as I can in the spring. My dwarf sunflowers are dead. I need to put these, I still haven't put these in another pot. And I think I showed in another video where this pot is split down the side. And I acquired some mint from my cousin. And I'm going to also put this in one of those pots over there. And that is what my last Thursday in September garden is looking like. I have seeds started in the house to feed us and the rabbit for the winter. You guys have a blessed day. See you next time.